you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from us. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
heart is a balloon, shoots up through the stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you can lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away on the road, but you've got no destination. You're in the mud, in a maze of her imagination. Your love is down, even if that doesn't ring true. You've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day. So let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Touch me, take me to that other place. Teach me, I know I'm not a hopeless case. See the world in green and blue. See China right in front of you. See the canyons broken by cloud. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with a leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out. It was a beautiful day. So let it get away. Beautiful day. Touch me, take me to that other place. Release me. I know I'm not a hopeless case, but you don't.
Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices, and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
For 153 years, West Virginia University has been graduating talented leaders who make our world a better place. Today, we celebrate the August and December 2023 graduates who continue that legacy. Please welcome West Virginia University's candidates for graduation. The Davis College of Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Design is represented by a burnt orange banner carried by Dr. Aaron Georgie, Assistant Professor of Agricultural and Extension Education. The School of Public Health marches behind a salmon-colored banner carried by Hannah Lehman, student and research assistant for the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences. The School of Dentistry is represented by a lilac banner carried by Dr. Rodney Powers, Associate Professor of Restorative Dentistry. The School of Medicine is represented by a green banner carried by Michelle Costas, Assistant Professor and Director of the Pathologist Assistant Program. College of Engineering and Mineral Resources is represented by an orange banner carried by Joshua Daniel, graduate student in aerospace engineering. John Chambers College of Business and Economics is represented by a brown banner carried by Jordan Green, a student in Economics and Business Administration, Global Supply Chain Management. The School of Nursing is represented by an apricot-colored banner carried by Brad Phillips, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Programs. The School of Pharmacy is represented by an olive-colored banner carried by Dr. Paul Lockman, Professor and Chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Senior Associate Dean of Research. And now, please welcome members of the Platform Party. Dr. Darrell Donahue, Dean of the Davis College of Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Design. Dr. Pedro J. Mago, Glenn H. Heiner, Dean of the Benjamin M. Statler College of Engineering and Mineral Resources. Dr. Tara McComb Halsey, Dean of the School of Nursing. Dr. William Petros, Dean of the School of Pharmacy. Dr. Eric Carlton, Co-Dean for the School of Public Health. Dr. Mary Beth Mandich, Vice Dean of Professional and Undergraduate Programs for the School of Medicine. Dr. Joshua Hall, Dean of the John Chambers College of Business and Economics. Dr. Jorge Atiles, Dean of Extension and Engagement. Dr. Ken Blemmings, Dean of the Honors College. Madison Santmeyer, Student Body President. Frankie Tack, Faculty Senate Chair. Dr. Mark Gavin, Associate Provost. Tanya Willis Miller, Chair of the Board of Governors. Marianne Reed, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Grand Marshal Chad Proudfoot, carrying the University Mace. And Dr. E. Gordon Gee, President of West Virginia University. Please rise for our national anthem and remain standing for our alma mater. You may be seated. Please welcome Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Marianne Reed.
Good morning. On behalf of West Virginia University's faculty, staff, students, Board of Governors, and administration, I am pleased to welcome you to our December 2023 commencement ceremony. To our graduates, today marks a milestone achievement in your lives. Graduating from college or graduate school is a major accomplishment. Over the past several years, you have faced and overcome a myriad of challenges, including managing your studies during the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of you may have been just freshmen when we closed campus down and switched to remote learning. That was really a tough time, and no doubt you have faced many other difficulties since then. But through it all, you persevered, kept your eye on the prize, and here you are today, just days away from receiving your WVU diploma. As you make your way into the wider world, please know this: your WVU degree has value, and so do you. You are smart, you are resilient, you are confident, and you are kind. How do we know that? Because we know you after spending the last 4 or more years together. We can't wait to see where life's journey takes you next. But as excited as you may be to embark on your new adventure, and you may be a little scared too, please take this moment to stop, take a breath, and appreciate just how far you've come. While it's important to plan for the future, to have goals and to pursue them, and we know you have big dreams, it is equally important to recognize and appreciate life's special moments while they are happening, because none of us ever truly knows what lies ahead. December graduates, this is your day, a day for us to recognize your accomplishments and to celebrate your success. Know that we couldn't be prouder of you, and we will miss you terribly. Good luck, enjoy the journey, and stay safe. Congratulations, December class of 2023.
As we begin the recognition of our graduates, the dean of each college is invited to step forward as their degree candidates approach the stage to join President Gee in congratulating the class of 2023. President Gee, we present to you the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from West Virginia University. From the Eberly College, graduating with a degree in Communication Studies, Josiah Harris. Now presenting the candidates for graduation from the Davis College of Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Design, Dean Darrell Donahue. Hannah Clipp. Wanha Hu. Brandy Sparling. Rebecca Stearns. God's Time Tahiwo. Jennifer Greenleaf. Jessica Temple. Lucas Connar. Samantha Johnson. Menaz Mathima Monomi. Eric Snyder. Now the bachelor's degree candidates, Connor Mackenzie Gibson. Josh Malencia. Now the bachelor's degree candidates in agricultural and extension education, Creed Ammons. Alexis Fridley. Brianna Jean Pakula. Now the degree candidates in animal and nutritional sciences, Brooke Thomas Athey. Jessica Boyle. Riley Clark. Zane Koger. Emma DeYoung. Cameron Federke. Peyton Emily Knight. Ava Kuntz. Sierra Kaylee Debrion Leak. Caitlin Haynes. Sydney Main. Logan McCormick. Jordan Morris. Charity Morrison. MD Shaful Islam Rian. Taylor Robinson. Jessica Rosenberg. Alexis Stull. Bailey Withrow. Now the degree candidates in biochemistry, Haley Marie Roth. Now the degree candidates in design studies, Madeline Bartley, Megan Burns, Zachary Calvert, Sarah Eccles, Claire Isabella Hudson, Kelly Marie Schiltz, Rianne Fallon Turner, Brianna Vogel, now the degree candidates in Energy Land Management, Owen Walter Ziders. Now the degree candidates in Environmental and Energy Resource Management, Lily Ferguson, Brindabani Turner. Now the degree candidates in Environmental Soil and Water Science, Andrew Gibson, Ethan Cannon Gress, Zaya Sosa. Now the degree candidates in Fashion, Dress, and Merchandising, Anthony Bartolo, Stephanie Rosendale, Hannah Lee Schuff, Ariel Simmons, Kaya Hope Thompson, Layla Togan, now the degree candidates in Forest Resources Management, Jack Forte, John Wyatt Ray, Caitlin Sidorenko, William Edward Smith. Now the degree candidates in Human Nutrition and Foods, Hind A. Almolaifi. Now the degree candidates in Horticulture, Gage Bailey, Garrett Baylog, now the degree candidates in Recreation Parks and Tourism Resources, Aaron Hull, Ivan Lonergan, Dylan Sanders, Carly Trosel, now the degree candidates in Wildlife and Fisheries Resources, Andy Blasky, McKenna Cottrell, Maverick Gray, Ian Perkins, Zachary Kelly, Jacob Alexander Knob, Madison Taylor Leaf, Daniel McGowan, Caleb Meisner, Amanda Peters, Sean Charade, Derek James Sonafrank, Taylor Lane Walker, now the degree candidates in Wood Science and Technology, Vernon Lewis, Patrick Van Kirk. Accepting his degree on his behalf are his parents, Antoinette and Martin, and Patrick's stepfather, Peter Davidoff. Now presenting the candidates for graduation from the Benjamin M. Statler College of Engineering and Mineral Resources. Dean Pedro J. Mago. Doctorate degree in Chemical Engineering, Ronald Hunter Alexander. Doctorate degree in Biomedical Engineering, Casey Aaron Hanna. Doctorate degree in Biomedical Engineering, Olivia Laura Rose. Doctorate degree in Occupational Safety and Health, Joseph Alufirmi Farsinu. Doctorate degree in Occupational Safety and Health, Wei-Hua Young. Doctorate degree in Computer Science, Marcela Mera Trujillo. Doctorate degree in Electrical Engineering, Partha Sarkar. Doctorate degree in Mechanical Engineering, Mustafa Anamashon. Doctorate degree in Material Science and Engineering, Catherine Eleanor Curtin. Doctorate degree in Aerospace Engineering, Shaunak Dus. Doctorate degree in Mechanical Engineering, Jinsu Kim. Doctorate degree in Aerospace Engineering, Rogerio Rodriguez Lima. Doctorate degree in Aerospace Engineering, Bernardo Martinez Rocamora, Jr. Doctorate degree in Mechanical Engineering, Chris Ulishny. Doctorate degree in Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering, Eamon Oraki Koshur. Doctorate degree in Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering, Arya Maher Satari. Doctorate degree in Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering, Amanda Earl. Doctorate degree in Civil Engineering, Mohammed Hafez Ahmed. Doctorate degree in Civil Engineering, Mohammed Tamim Zaki. Doctorate degree in Civil Engineering, Nawaf Asulami. Now the master's degree candidates, Ryan Barth, James Higgins, Kevin Hooftelen, Ramana Yanturi, Gayatri Anapanini, Venkata Kola, Sai Saurabh Noen, Isaiah Thomas Ferris, Paula Nicole Rodriguez Caraballo, Akingbade Akintunde, Michael Sorello, Jonathan Coral, Jacob Filizov, Ken Lewis, Christopher Luke Miller, Mohammed Asif bin Said, Sabine Wagley, Lucille Westfall, Paul Whitaker, Lauren Cash, Joshua David Daniel, Spencer Fultner, Anthony Ricardo Gonzalez, Chloe Guy, Anastasia Lucci, Juan David Paban Arias, Alejandro Agudelo, Tanjim Ahmed, Rosebel Jimenez, Juan Valencia, Moody Alawad, Munira Ahmed Ali Alawad, Ansa Idongasit, Vida Jobia, Leknath Bandari, Faisal Kabria Chowdhury, Luke William Doherty, Shorav Dato, Dilruba Lira, Bana Kesang, Brooke Wolde Gabriel, Christopher Lee, now the bachelor's degree candidates from the Department of Industrial and Management Systems Engineering. Ali Al-Bagshi, Tommy Azinger, Nico Barajas, Kayla Bliner, Madison Heyer, Kasamir Lober, Juan Marino, Ryan Morton, Dylan Seckman, John. Now the bachelor's degree candidates from the Lane Department of Computer Science and Electrical Engineering. Praise Adabisi, Abdulrahman Afifi, Marcus Barrow, Jared Townsend DeBear, Grace Marie Seck, Mulaney Klein, Dylan Corley, Angelo DeSico, Justin Eaton, Zachary Ebert, Emerson Foringer, Mariah Frazier, Colby James Gallagher, Clayton Grubick, Louis Alexander Halstead, Cameron Johnson, Hunter Lavender, Jack Thomas Lisme, Colin Lloyd, Derek James Lohr, Harrison Ian David Lucas, Daniel James Mancini, Austin Curtis Mitchell, Gabriel Pyatt, Madeline Plunkett, Starry Schultz, Tyson Semetoski, Dawson Smetana, Christian Straub, Grant Stumpf. Cam Thielman. Robert J. Thompson III. Tyler Troutman. Zhuan Yin. Now the bachelor's degree candidates from the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Anthony Abrahamian. Mohammed Talal Mohammed Al-Alawi. John Alderman. Mohammed Al-Nadi. Abdulrahman Al-Sali. Jack Amling. Kevin Blankenship. Hunter Bontrager. Wesley Butler. Ronan Bailey Butts. Spencer Carroll. Joshua Allen Caswell. Dante Cesare. Wyatt Cook. Harrison Dalton. Andrew James Dittmer. Hunter Donahoe. Quentin Clay Fleming. Evan Stewart Falk. Noah Garlick. Brandon Grabenstein. Colin Harley. Charles Andrew Harmison. Rex Stephen Hayes. Hayden Hintemeyer. Zachary Insko. Andy Jacquet. Jonathan Johnson. Kyle Johnson. Gregory Career. Ethan Henry Corrent. Trent Joseph Coons. Chase Matthias. Justin Mayfield. Catherine McCurdy. Adam Miller. Christopher Minnie. Ryan Lewis Moore. Samuel P. Moses. Jordan Ray Nybert. Joseph Oliver. Ethan Peters. Zachary William Jason Petrus. Caden William Phipps. William Pittman. Dylan Printy. David Kent Rosanna III. Carson Rucker. Noah Sampson. Duncan James Scandon. Kyle Lee Sellers. Madison Elizabeth Setti. Jack Simmons. Derek Slack. Anthony Southmaid. Cameron David Spaeth. Austin Sponogle. Carl Starvaggi. Reese Alexander Steindler. Jacob Watson. Nick Westenhaver. Dalton Wiggins. Nathan Winger. Robert Zoldas. Now the bachelor's degree candidates from the Department of Mining Engineering. Connor Hughes. Now the candidates for graduation from the Wadsworth Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Jay Aloria. Ethan Andresen. Michaela Barkley. William Adam Edward Barney. Aaron Bartek. Durham M. Chase. Noor Mohammed Dashti. Brandon Dillard. Nathaniel Wayne Dunbar. Zach Kristen. Taylor James Lane. Seth T. Albright. Anna Tertiainen. Abigail Jordan Wyand. Garrett Winner. Now presenting the candidates for graduation from the School of Nursing. Dean Tara McComb Halsey. Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, Stephanie Young. Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, Heather Lynn Dignan. Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, Matthew Donald Hoddle. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Brittany Nicole Parker. Postgraduate certificate, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, Megan Durgan. Now presenting the bachelor's degree candidates, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Gracie Suzanne Tice, Hannah Wilt, Skylar Wittenberg, now the candidates for graduation, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Grace Aiello, Huda Alsaba, Riley Ann Barkey, Elena Bryn Barth, Aaron Brady, Rachel Noel Burnsworth, Haley Casto, Emily Connolly, Taylor Dawn Davis, Ryan DeFranco, Tessa Fisher, Abby Freeman, Allison Nicole Guido, Kaylee Lynn Hudnall, Maggie Jamerson, Selena Jenkins, Courtney Kelly, Liam Newton Kick, Kara Nicole Kissel, Carly Ann Kurdiak, Sally Ann Lapiska, Lacey Liston, Amber Mate, Sydney Ann McCartney, Claire McMahon, Jenna McTaggart, Sabra McTaggart, Braden Miller, Jenna Nicole Miller, Hallie Nemsick, Tori O'Brien, Jessica Piquela, Tiffany Perry, Shelby Phillips, Angelo Rinaldi, Jordan Rothwell, Carly Faith Walker, Caroline Walther, Lily Ware, Abigail Marie Warnick, Samuel Weichel, Aubrey Renee Young, now the candidates for the degree registered nurse to Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Levi Timothy John Finch, Ozar Parsons, now presenting the candidates for graduation from the School of Pharmacy, Dean William Petros, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical and Pharmacological Sciences, Catherine Leffen. Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical and Pharmacological Sciences, MD, Habibul Hassoun Mazumder. Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical and Pharmacological Sciences, Daniela Munzero. Now the bachelor's degree candidates, Pharmaceuticals and Healthcare, Bernard Opoku Achimpong. Caitlin Forker. Presenting the candidates for graduation from the School of Public Health, Co-Dean Eric Carlton. Doctoral degree in Social and Behavioral Sciences, Hannah Mackenzie Lehman. Master of Sciences in Industrial Hygiene, Cole J. Cantor. Emily Smith. Ryan Christian Titus. Seda Dakota Wright. Now the bachelor's degree candidates in Health Services Management and Leadership, Joshua Matheny. Bachelor's degree in Public Health, Madison Barone. Eliana Rose Bohan. Emma Chuamak. Gwendolyn Zwill. Noor Fatima. Victoria Jameson. Mackenzie Kaminsky. Miranda Kilwine. Hannah Laura Kissinger. Brennan Lawless. Laura Long. Kylie Marie Mattis. Lauren Van Alstyne. Destiny Wilson. Now the candidates for graduation from the School of Medicine. Mary Beth Mandich, Vice Dean of Professional and Undergraduate Programs. Aaron Stavrakis, hooded by Dr. Norman Ferrari. Rachel Montgomery. Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, Janelle Ju-Yi Chua. Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Medicine, Ryan O'Connell. Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical and Translational Science, Kristen Grog. Doctor of Philosophy in Immunology and Microbial Pathogenesis, Anuradha Lahiri. Nicole Mihalik. Doctor of Philosophy in Neuroscience, Rachel Hostetler. Marie Melendez Fernandez. Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, Crystal Odom Vilay. Master of Science in Clinical and Translational Science, Hunter Cole Poole. Master of Science in Health Sciences, Catherine Schmelik. Sakina Hayder. Tafadzwa Chipoto. Jenna Nagy. Taylor Ann Payne. Austin Taylor. Now the graduates in Communication Sciences and Disorders receiving the degree Masters of Science in Speech Language Pathology, Genevieve Cohen. Samantha Duffy. Emma Lynn Eichelberry. Joanna Finley. Claire Brewer Jacobs. Ariana Martinez. Emily Jane Turner. Lindsay Wirtz. Kinsey Elizabeth White. Now the graduates in Communication Sciences and Disorders receiving the degree Bachelors of Science, Emily Chandler. Reagan Elizabeth Daly. Taylor Frame. Adeline Jane Ivy. Malia Jibiden. Jessica Marie Joseph. Emma Kitzmiller. Heather Cook. Madeline Oxley. Kelly Resch. Rylan Tabor. Cassidy Wilfong. Now the graduates in exercise physiology receiving the degree Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Physiology. Gage Albert Owen Adams. Chloe Gemmel Adler. Parker Jane Anderson. Noah Bailey. Mackenzie Barr. Jillian Blackburn. Adam Mitchell Cooper. Sydney Cox. Sophia Tina Nicole Duarte. Allison Taylor Fields. Darby Hurd. Danielle Hoffman. Sarah Ann Hudacek. Kirsten Faith Keeling. Kevin Kalinskas. Caitlin Ann Kosar. Samuel Crayson. Rachel Lemley. Madison McGrew. Victoria Makoviak. Ethan Malinowski. Gabriella Marsico. Jenna Montgomery. Emily Perrine. Alexa Pierce. Olivia Romano. John Stockdale. Mackenzie Tennant. Katie Lynn Timmons. Matthew Waskovich. Addison Kaylin Joyce Wilkinson. Madison Wills. Madison Randecker Wilson. Peyton Wright. Victoria Zilber. Graduates in Occupational Therapy receiving the degree Masters of Occupational Therapy. Blair Elizabeth Burnside. Ashley Brooke Cosia. Leah Conaway. Brooke Driscoll. Katie Dubiak. Julie Frazee. Sarah Gutierrez. Juliette Hart. Sarah Hendrickson. Abby Jones. Catherine Corti. Jenna Nicole Lenhart. Victoria McCoy. Austin Markham. Caroline Brooke Parrish. Alex Ritchie. Caitlin Elise Schaefer. Madison Wetzel. Haley Nicole Woods. Graduates in Human Performance and Health, completing 2 years of the professional curriculum in occupational therapy and receiving the Bachelor's of Arts degree in Human Performance and Health. Jaden Victoria Allen. Ava Rose Anderson. Whitney Nicole Cofield. Madeline Comer. Kristen Renee Cox. Morgan Taylor Curtis. Amber Fraser. Lauren Olivia Hancock. Abigail Madison Coons. Alexa Brooke Morgan. Kaylee Brooke Papes. Haley Brooke Parsons. Holly Rains. Nigel Xavier Sharp. Kaylee Snyder. Hattie Joe Tucker. Megan Wright. Now the graduates in Pathologist Assistant receiving the degree, Masters of Health Science. Catherine Ahn. Tatiana Boston. Nicole Cavallo. Tyla Tamra Gelman. Madeline Gogol. Alec Greenwell. Aubrey Melton. Jonathan Moore. Riley Nielsen. Megan Orr. Bethany Schmidt. Kathleen Sears. Rizzo Kelly Smith. Isabella Srikrisal. Cheyenne Sturgis. Now presenting the candidates for graduation from the John Chambers College of Business and Economics. Dean Joshua Hall. Now the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Economics. Colin Stites. Now the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Marketing. Caitlin Michael. Now the candidates for the Master of Professional Accountancy. Samantha Barrett. Alexander Heilman. Now the candidates for the Master of Business Administration. Logan Andrews. Katie Blyfus. James Chris. Mackenzie DeFranco. Charles DeLuca. Joshua Ryan Dietrich. Wesley Duda. Josh Holbert. Robert Horvat. Jamila Jimenez. Rachel Plants Jordan. Jacob Taylor Judy. Peter Wolfgang Kaiser. Matthew Maloney. Jerome McFadden III. Sax Aiden Reddick. Isaiah Keaton Riley. Dwight Simasco. Jacob Smith. Megan Brooke Sora. Kyle Jordan Stevens. Justin Van Dievender. Julianne Valorand. Now the candidates for the Master of Science in Business Cybersecurity Management. Reed Beneke. Ryan Ratley. James Sego. Lori Riedobstein. Joseph Volzer. Now the candidates for the Master of Science in Business Data Analytics. Tyler Dietrich. Samantha Johnson. Frank Karikas. Charles Ray Richardson. Carlton Ray Weichel. Now the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Forensic and Fraud Examination. Megan Michelle Duffy. Walter Exume. Deborah Goss. Pamela Oswald. Michelle Ozumba. Sugarna Prakesh. Lily Simmons. Now the candidates for the degree Master of Human Resource Leadership. Hope Aria Desnoyer. Jimena Macedo. Derek Robert Simpson. Now the candidates for the degree Master of Human Resource Management. Gabrielle Castro. Tessa Constantine. Peyton Dane Cotter. Francesca Lee DeCesar. Brian Fricke. Alexis Corinne Halterman. Emily Hennigan. Gwen Johnson. Marcus Kelly. Rohit Kokate. Mackenzie McMichael. Lauren O'Donnell. Juliana Perdue. Kaylee Morgan Phillip. Andrea Nicole Robertson. Julia K. Roberts. Ryan Slaughter. Victor Svensson. Ashley Terry. Ian Alexander Thayer. Now the bachelor's degree candidates in accounting. Khalid Al-Mansour. Megan Beckler. Joshua Campbell. Tyler Catlett. Nicholas Paul Goad. Caitlin Hariko. Matthew Kenny. Michael Kohler. Braden Morris. Jacob Muncie. Aiden Edward Pahodich. Now the bachelor's degree candidates in economics. Abdullah Al-Masuri. Garrett Dietz. Jacob M. Folletti. Kendall Graves. Lauren Harmison. Margaret Teresa Simpson Menard. Colton Naslund. Nicholas J. Roush. Kara Michelle Topping. Glenn Everett Whitehead. Now the bachelor's degree candidates in entrepreneurship and innovation. Konstantinos Kayafas. Jack Lindgren. Megan Elizabeth Wallace. Trace Weitzel. Now the degree candidates in finance. Mikhail Bajwa. Zachary Bowker. Colin Michael Burkus. Hunter Casto. Spencer James Copley. William Rader Dodd III. Luis Espada. Alejandro Figueres. Enzo Fetzko. Jeffrey Gage. Jordan Kaylee Green. Jordan Hughes. Grayson Jones. Sophia Isabella Martino. Gregory Scott McCoy. Austin Meffert. McKenna Miller. Victoria Nottingham. Manav Patel. Jared Joseph Vicky. Lauren Nicole Whiteman. Justin Wilson. Now the degree candidates in general business. Ava Catherine Ambler. Dylan Austin. Nathan Buckley. Jacob Campbell. Hannah Rose Davis. Nicholas Del Prado. Alexa Brene Gardner. Andrew Gresco. Austin Halley. Stephen Logan. Jacob Longerbeam. Anthony Christian Momola. Zachary Tyler Mazer. Jay-Sean Polk. Nicholas Ramirez. Solomon Rosenthal. Michael Shockley. Morgan Van Ness. Now the degree candidates in global supply chain. Ethan Levis. Kengara Ogati. Jacob Perry. Lucas Tyler Previty. Tanner Braden Shull. Robert James Wismer. Now the degree candidates in hospitality and tourism. Chris Calora. Cole Creamer. Now the degree candidates in management. Andrew Barbera. Nathan Bryson. Rebecca Hinsman. Caitlin Rose Morrissey. Parker Olson. Bryce Tanner Rainiello. Andrew Tisi. Maximilian Wolf. Now the degree candidates in Management Information System. Adam Ryan Baker. Garrett Neal Bogus. Anthony Dixon. Matt Espinosa. Julian Michael Farron. Brian Giles. Antonio Galermo. Austin Himes. Ryan Huff. Dylan Kelly. Ian McKenna. Aaron Molina. Carter Popelis. Bradley Pranger. Garrett Price. Stephen Pritt. Dylan Spradling. Trevor Stewart. Chris Wicken. Now the degree candidates in marketing. Derek Alamani. Timothy Arnott. Jared Bartlett. Nicholas Caldwell. Bianca Catalano. Jason Cole. Eddie Drizga. Christina Marie Farrell. Carl Julian III. Ellie Marie Harbour. Jackson Lee. Sean Lyons. Shamir Lobbins. Valeria Lopez Ariano. Brooke Nagy. Ashlyn Riggleman. Zach Saltos. Devin Mylan Schaefer. Jamila Rose Shanara. Kelsey Smith. Alexis Stewart. Sophie Vavrock. Samuel Worth. Jack Weston. President Gee, this concludes the presentation of the August and December graduates for graduation.
So, what a wonderful day, and congratulations to all of you. And certainly to the families and friends, thank you for being here. We are so honored to have. Give them a round of applause, would you please? Commencement, of course, means beginning, but current box office success suggested another word that is fitting for the occasion: renaissance. French for rebirth, this word evokes the challenges you have overcome while pursuing your education, as well as the excitement in moving past them into a new phase. Certainly today's graduates have vaulted some unique hurdles that the pandemic scattered in your path. In some ways, however, the obstacles proved to be our greatest teachers. As our Renaissance woman Beyonce has said, the biggest growth in my artistry has come from overcoming failure, conflict, and trauma. The patience, persistence, and problem-solving skills you developed as a student will serve you well throughout your life. Your resilience in reaching graduation while dealing with the pandemic and other pressure is awe-inspiring to me, and it deserves a special round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause, would you please? So I also encountered the word Renaissance recently in a report Deloitte issued called Understanding Generation Z. That's understanding most of you in the workplace. Many of you, of course, fall into that age group, and you will enter the workforce as the most educated and diverse generation in American history. And employers are quickly realizing that you have very different opinions on work, success, and life itself than those who came before you. Notably, today's graduates put greater stock in something that West Virginia University takes pains in nurturing, and that, of course, is purpose. While salary is important, Generation Z gives it less weight than previous generations compared to meaning and impact when weighing job opportunities. In fact, interestingly enough, 77% surveyed found it important to work for an organization that aligns with your values. Gen Z also demands greater personalization of your journey when it comes to where, when, and how you work. Meanwhile, as technology changes rapidly, the workplace needs professionals with flexible skill sets. As Deloitte noted, the future work will call for the return of the Renaissance figure. I'll use that word again, the Renaissance figure, a person with many talents, interests, and areas of knowledge. I believe our university's purpose-fueled education prepares mountaineers to succeed exceptionally well in this new world. This fact shines forth from today's graduates, including Mariah Frazier, a Statler College graduate who worked with our faculty to create a new capstone project for future students. She was also involved with helping fellow students through such programs as Women in Cybersecurity and the Academy of Engineering Success. Or Abby Warnick, a School of Nursing graduate who was inspired to join the profession at age 14 when her uncle suffered a stroke. This past spring, she was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin lymphoma, and that experience helped to solidify her desire to work with oncology patients. And Joshua Matheny, a School of Public Health graduate who previously served as a hospital corpsman in the Navy and discovered an interest in healthcare management. He has worked at J.W. Ruby Memorial Hospital throughout his studies. Like these students, like all of you, you have identified and honed your unique strengths. Knowing who you are will give you the fortitude to fight for your principles, and it will give you the boldness to generate big ideas as well as the patience to turn them into practical solutions. As the word Renaissance implies, your new life is now beginning, whether the next step is continuing your education or launching a career, and your journey will lead to success. Success if you commit to your unique purpose and make your choices serve that purpose. Whatever path you choose, the education you received at this great university will guide you to ever higher summits. And with your authentic passion inspiring you, you will excel. I can assure you that. The hopes and goodwill of our one West Virginia University family always accompanies you. The family members, friends, and teachers who supported you throughout your education will continue to cheer you on. And on their behalf, I'd like to offer just a few final words of wisdom you can carry forward as you leave here today. First, take initiative. Remember that you will never succeed if you never try. Like Barbie, you may sometimes wonder, what was I made for? Keep looking for the answer and never let anyone put you in a box. Create something daily. Curiosity. Curiosity is a mountaineer value, so you should attempt to invent and improve something every single day. In a world that seems increasingly lonely, seek connection in the real world rather than online. Care about something important with the same intensity that fans care about Taylor and Travis sightings. I had to put that one in. You don't mind me, do you? Never let people with lengthier resumes or more prestigious pedigrees intimidate you. Others may be arrogant, but mountaineers are confident. Do not be afraid to make career changes that improve your quality of life. Finally, life will not always go according to plan. And you know something? That is just okay. Even if you make a few detours, your inner callings will always lead you to the perfect destination. So graduates all, would you please stand? Would every graduate here please stand? Now, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. As West Virginia University's newest graduates, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your achievement. Congratulations to you.
Please remain standing, graduates. University marshals will guide you after the platform party exits the floor.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday.